Yo, what's up, guys? We are live. And we're going to find some bets. Dude, what the fuck, man? WNBA, I am horrible. Do not follow my WNBA bets. But anyways, what book do you guys want to start out on? There is honestly a lot of value. What up, boys? Why the fuck am I still up? What are we DoorDashing? Should I DoorDash some alcohol right now? I was thinking about it. But that would be bad. But maybe I will. Anyways, without further ado, what book do you guys want to start out on? Maybe we start out on Underdog Fantasy, because there's actually some pretty good plays. You guys good with an underdog play? Underdog Fantasy? Anyways, let's zone in. Lock in. What was I going to say? So, lock in. But what I was going to say is Betr has a promo too. I mean, I gave out a play on the previous stream. I'm not sure if it moved. It's a small promo. Bet $9 and you basically get $9 for free. PGA only. It has to be tomorrow, I think. Has to be tomorrow, PGA only. So we'll look for some better picks. But let's try to do an underdog slip. Because why not? Why not? Oh my god, dude. So again, like, esports is crazy. It's crazy. Load, bro. Load. So we got esports up. There's a ton of esports tomorrow. Obviously, there's no baseball tomorrow. There's baseball on Friday. Most of the books haven't really released odds, but you can see there's a ton of esports. And when is this game? This game's tomorrow night. You can see here, like, I mean, just a massive discrepancy. Like, you can't even imagine seeing an NBA player 11.5 rebounds on one book, 14 on another book. You could middle bet this, hit the under on PrizePicks, the over on Underdog Fantasy. If he has 12, 13, or 14, you win the underdog play, and then PrizePicks, you'll win them all unless he has exactly 14. But we got to find some pairs. So what do we want to pair with it, right? Like, that's kind of the important next step. So what I usually do is set minimum number of data points to 2. Because I want to zone in on, like, okay, like, you know, what are the best possible discrepancies where there's multiple books saying the same thing. So what we can do is lock in a slip, right? This would be the 3-pick entry. Just 3 esports, all overs, all big value right here. Just play this shit. Play it. All the games starting at 11 or 7 tomorrow. And, like, again, like, esports, you may not like it, but there's some massive discrepancies, right? 14.5 here. PrizePicks has it at 16, like, massive discrepancies, which is good. We want to see big discrepancies as a sports bettor. Like, you know, you want to see big value. But we'll run a fuck. So one of the plays they already bumped. Which play did they bump? This Burmilov one. But regardless, it actually seems like there's a lot of discrepancies right now. So you could just replace it. You know, some of these esports guys, they go hard. So you want to make sure you get the right game. Like, he has one at 2 a.m. He has one at 3 a.m. But this would be the entry. Again, all OddsJam's going to do is point out discrepancies. So, like, this right here, first map headshots. I mean, not really a market you'd perceive there to be good value in. So this would be the 3-pick entry. Play it if you want to play it. Like, what are they doing? Underdog has this at 8.5. You got PrizePicks saying, no. We think this line should be at 7.5. PrizePicks, pretty smart, right? They're pretty good at setting lines. That's information. Hot Streak, another sports book. They have the line also lower at 7.5 with the under favored. So, long story short, this is and they already locked it. But regardless, we'll be able to get something in. If you have, like, one pick different, I mean, whatever, it's okay. Like, sometimes we all, you know, we have one pick different. We're already on a fair amount of golf for tomorrow, but we can add this. So, like, this would be another option. 3-pick entry, Tony over in strokes, 2 esports plays. And if you just kind of take a look here, it's like Underdog has them at 70.5. PrizePicks, Betr, so the other fantasy sites, DraftKings Pick 6, as well as DraftKings Sportsbook, FanDuel, like they all have his line a full stroke higher. And a stroke is a big deal. So play this if you want to play it. Again, if you're on YouTube, Twitch has a little bit less of a delay. A little bit less of a delay. Anyways, I'm door dashing some alcohol while I give people time to bet it. And you can see they already locked this Hunter guy. But as you can see, if you haven't already played it, there was also good value on his over and kills. Like a lot of times the PrizePicks is fucking up, you know, a player's headshot line. They're fucking up a headshot line. They're also fucking up a kills line. PrizePicks has this at 27. Definitely the sharper book for esports. Like Underdog has it at 24.5. So this seems solid. And I got my DoorDash order in. And they already locked another one. Man, they put us on the notice. So what else do we like? Cheers in over 14. So like something like this. I mean, again, maybe you have slightly different picks because a lot of these have already gotten bumped. Underdog, they always fuck up all their esports lines, but what's annoying is they move things quickly. So like, you know, other books have this line, so you can see they already locked that Hunter play again. Bro, this is crazy. It's crazy, man. These bumps are insane. But I appreciate you guys for joining because we're trying. We're trying to get these plays in. So something like this. You know, again, like sports betting, it's not that hard. It's just like some of these lines move quick. So again, like PrizePicks, definitely the sharper book. I typically like, you know, if the discrepancy is big enough, I'll just play it straight up. So this is just going to be 3 straight overs. You could not detect my location. I'll try to get in another Underdog play after, but again, like it's just frustrating to do on these streams because if a lot of people are betting something at the same time, they'll start to like remove props, especially for more niche markets like esports. I don't know how they do it, but anyways, we got a play in. Let's move on to PrizePicks. Should we do a PrizePicks slip? What up, guys? Drop a play on Twitter so no one front runs. I mean, Twitter moves kind of fast too. But regardless, do we like it? So we got Tony Finau. Over 70.5 strokes. Is he black? I don't know. But I don't see race. But let's move on. Let's try to find a PrizePicks play. Let's move on. So one thing that I like to do is bet on Canadian Football League because it makes me feel like we're not in the most depressing time of year when I have depression. So what do we have? Let's go here. Is this line available on Underdog? Nope. So they don't even have this guy's lineup. We have Daniels over 3.5 receptions. Are there any other books posting lines aside from FanDuel and DraftKings? Nope. Basically, it's just for Canadian Football League player props. Kind of a random market, niche market. You don't have a ton of books posting odds, but again, like, you know, on PrizePicks, pretty simple platform if you're new to it. You take a dude to go over or under their projection, you know, you're going to get the same payout. So like for a 2-pick entry, you'd get 3x. So all the sports books have, you know, Devarius Daniels. His over's favored. I mean, FanDuel has him at -146. PrizePicks, they just posted this line. Why are you calling? PrizePicks just posted this line. You know, he's a -146 favorite. Like both of the main sports books, you got two $10 billion companies telling you, hey, we think his over's heavily favored. So it's like, okay, like, stop calling, dude. Just complete my order. Homeless guy getting shit-faced with your order at the red gate. Dude, I just submitted the order. It probably means they're out of something. But, anyways, I just want some pasta. But let's move on to... Hey, what's up? Yeah, I ordered 3 items. That's perfect. That's perfect. You can replace it with Lagunitas. Yeah. Okay, thanks so much. Replace the Corona with Lagunitas. Simple solution. Simple. Didn't even need a call for that. But anyways, let's move on to tennis. So we have a CFL play. Now we have a tennis play. So we have over 22 games. Again, I've said this before, but like not a ton of books post, alternate lines for tennis. But you can see here, all the books have their main line at 22.5, except PrizePicks. Underdog actually has them at 23. Most of the books have the main line at 22.5. But you can see like the over's heavily favored. Betr and Pinnacle, two pretty sharp books, whatever. Like the over's a heavy favorite. So these seem like solid plays to go with. And then we just need to find, ideally we can find a few more plays to kind of pair with it. So again, probably going to have some esports plays in there just because I'm grab me some Stella. Yeah. Anyways, let's finish this slip. So we got two overs to kind of start this slip. And then let's move on to like CS2. Which again, esports is interesting. It's interesting because like, I don't know. It's not a sport I've like spent much time watching, but sometimes there's some pretty crazy discrepancies in it. So like here, this player Sound, his second game at 11:30 a.m. Let's go over to Esports, CS2. Let's check out the lines. Let's get in a PrizePicks slip, then we'll get in a Betr slip. Second game. It's like PrizePicks opening his line at 28.5, Underdog 30.5. So like, okay, we have this discrepancy. Then you kind of have a third book, Hot Streak, that not only has his line 3 points higher, but they have his over favored, right? Like, there's more juice towards his over than his under. So they're saying, we think he's more likely to go over 31.5 as opposed to under. They have the line 3 points higher and the over's juiced. So anyways, now I literally just closed out a PrizePicks. So let me log back in quick and let's just finish this slip. I don't want to make this stream too long. I got DoorDash on the way. People got lives. People got shit to do. And also, again, it's just we're in the MLB All-Star break, so there's probably not going to be that much stuff we can find. I wish PrizePicks had MLB lines up already, but they don't. So let's go here. Let's go to tennis. And we want to go to this play. No, we want to look at total games, not aces. Over 22 total games. And then we want to go to CFL. A little annoying. This game's not till Saturday, but also whatever. Like, there's no baseball until, so it's the last tab, CFL. I'll put the link in the chat once I'm done betting it, but just if you want to build it, because sometimes these lines get bumped kind of quick. Sometimes, but we got Sound over, okay? You can only play one esports player. For CS2, you can only play one player from the same team in the same slip. So now we need to kind of find some other picks that we can pair with this. So what we can do is along the CFL, I assume these like, right, like FanDuel has Bailey, they have his under heavily favored. Whereas for Daniels, his over's heavily favored. So for Daniels, we want to lean to take his over. His over is the more likely outcome according to the market, the sports books, where they're setting their lines, their odds, their prices. And then for Bailey, we'd want to take the under. And I think these plays, they should, right? They pair well together. They're correlated, right? If the receptions are going to Daniels, he's more likely to go over. Bailey's more likely to go under. So like these two plays also, they pair well together. There's no payout shift on PrizePicks. So that works out kind of well for us because they correlate well together. Man, we could use a PrizePicks win. A nice, fat, fucking PrizePicks win. But let's lock in a final tennis play and then we'll call it a day. So we got CFL, we got tennis, and we got esports. So this would be the entry. We got Sound over 28.5, tennis over Felix versus Yannick over 22 total games, Sound over 28.5. Daniels over in receptions, Bailey under. Game's not till Saturday, a little annoying. And then we got Zhang's over 20 total games. All pair well. You know, the two CFL plays pair well together. And then we got some value. We got some value on PrizePicks. Again, PrizePicks, like, they're more dialed in for their esports lines, but sometimes you can find some good spots. So this is a 5-pick entry. Anyways, I'll play it, and then we can try to do another Underdog Fantasy slip or something. And one of the selections is no longer available. What the fuck isn't available? So now we got to see what's not available because they don't tell you. So it appears to be the Zhang play. So they removed the Zhang play, which is annoying. But there was also a little bit of value right here in League of Legends. So we can just replace it with this over 6. And the game actually starts in a sec. So I'm going to replace it with Huan Feng over 6. Again, literally just following the data. Like, what the fuck, dude? And they removed everything, it looks like. What the fuck? Some projections have been removed. Anyways, hopefully some of you guys had time to lock it in. Because now that's gone. It's long gone. Super frustrating. Super frustrating. But anyways, if you didn't play the Betr promo already, sorry, that's extremely frustrating. Again, all you have to do is bet $9, golf only, no other sports, and you get a... I hate them. But anyways, you bet $9 golf only, and you get $9 for free. So obviously that's a promo you want to take advantage of. Again, on Betr, they don't add payout shifts for golf. You can't pair two players to go over in strokes, which is positively correlated, but you can pair one player over in strokes, you know, one player under in birdies or better. They add in a payout shift on PrizePicks. They don't on Betr. They add in a payout shift because these plays, you know, would be correlated, whereas on Betr they're not. So the play you'd want to go with, or like the optimal slip currently on Betr, would be Clark over 3.5 birdies or better, and then Brooks Koepka under 71.5 strokes. That appears to be the best value. So Betr has, you know, whatever. They have Brooks's line at 71.5. PrizePicks, they're lower. They have him at 71. Does Underdog even have a lineup? I fucking hate PrizePicks, dude. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, you can see they have his line lower at 71 as well. So Betr has this at 72. So Koepka, and again, you only have to bet $9. There's only a benefit of betting $9. You get 9 for free. So Koepka under in strokes, Wyndham Clark over in birdies or better. I would try to do another PrizePick slip, but I don't know. I don't know if there's a point. Fucking move things so fast. We can try. So let's see. Let's see. Again, like there was one other CS2 play. I didn't play it because I already had a play in that game. But you can see right here, right? Refresh. 15.5, 14.5, 14.5, and the under's a pretty big favorite. Like Hot Streak has minus 120 juice on the over, minus 174 on the under. Granted, it's a ton of fucking juice, but you know they have the, you know, they have the under favored. Granted, are we going to be able to build the rest of this slip before they bump everything? We'll have to see. So let's go here and we'll go to League of Legends next. So we had this guy, Huan Feng, over 6. This game starts soon. So we'll start out with 2 esports plays. And again, it's a little frustrating because they already bumped the other shit. I don't want to give out any bad picks. But if you have anything else, like whatever you already wanted to pair for tomorrow, over 22, but I still need 2 more picks, and they fucking remove the CFL plays. Fucking remove the CFL plays, dude. Oi. Anyways, I'm not sure, too, like, for CFL. I mean, like, in the NFL, obviously, it makes sense to take a quarterback to go over. one of his receivers to go over in receiving yards. So sometimes if you can find a tiny bit of value, so like if we go to passing yards, let's actually just see. Passing yards, PrizePicks, are they messing anything up? All of these, most of them are pretty similar. They're pretty dialed in. I mean, Shea Patterson, like FanDuel has his line, 10 yards higher. So if we go to passing yards, like maybe if we can find a play with value in that game for receiving yards, for his receiver to go over in passing yards, maybe it's worth playing. So like here, it's like, nothing really crazy. Nothing really crazy. If you want to play, or if you have promo funds, probably the best play available would be running something like this. Again, not crazy value on it. Going to be a lot better value tomorrow night once baseball's back, but they fucking bump things so fast. So this would be the play. If you want to put something small on it, have a little sweat for tonight. So under and headshots, over League of Legends, and then we got 3 more picks. And I'll put the link in the chat for whoever wants to tail. Again, sorry about the last one. They bump these things fast, man. Sometimes they bump them fast. But let me put the link in the chat for whoever wants to tail. What the fuck? Where's my DoorDash? Oi. Anyways, links in the chat for those who want to tail. Tip your driver with a mushroom tip. Sorry about the first PrizePick slip. I liked it a lot better with those CFL plays, but they bumped them, man. They bumped them. Anyways, definitely some more esports value on Underdog, but again, they've just been fucking bumping things fast. We can try one more. See how it works out. So what do we already have? So this was the previous one that I was actually able to get in. 3 plays, $100 entry. Again, 6-pick entries on Underdog, that's the ideal slip. Ideal slip. But, just kind of it's tough because they just bump things fast. They sometimes bump things fast, which just makes it tough. But if you wanted an example of another play that I think has solid value, something like this, just a 3-pick entry, you can make a lot of money betting on esports just picking them off to discrepancies. Because again, there's a lot of times some pretty good discrepancies. I would like to play a 6-pick entry, but given how fast the 3 picks have been bumped, I highly doubt that's going to be possible, unfortunately. So this would be the 3-pick entry if you want to play it. 6x payout, again, PrizePicks on 3-pick entries, they only give you a 5x payout. So, and you can see they're already fucking removing stuff. It's crazy. But PrizePicks, they only give you 20 to win. They only give you a 5x payout. Underdog 6x. So this would be the play. A lot of value you can just pick off in esports, in line discrepancies. Underdog fucks them all up. The issue is they adjust them quick. So you kind of want to get on them quick. But anyways, short stream. But MLB's back on Friday. So tomorrow night I'll do a longer stream. And hopefully there will be, and during the day on Friday, there will be a lot more value in the MLB and shit like that. We'll do more better slips, try to get a fucking nice, crazy win, flip plays, all that. But appreciate all who tuned in. Enjoy your night.